E estamos de volta com o nosso convidado musical esta noite, que está aqui para representar a banda de que é vocalista. Dead Till Friday é o conjunto. Eles atuaram na Festa do Santíssimo Sacramento, na 104ª edição, que foi muito recentemente. Ele também é festeiro desta mesma festa e apresentou este single, Mais Madeira. Está aqui esta noite para falar um pouco sobre si e sobre este conjunto. Senhoras e senhores, Nick Vieira. Hey Nick, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Very good. Welcome to Orakent. Thank you for coming by. So how was the Madeira Feast?
Legendary. My God, for my first feast being involved in and actually performing in, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better experience. Mm-hmm. It was tremendous.
Did you come to the feast as a kid throughout the years?
Absolutely. I was brought to the feast often with my grandfather and my grandmother, who also subsequently served as festeiros and were members of the Madeira Club. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure they're looking down upon me very proudly.
Oh, absolutely, I'm sure.
No.
So you're Portuguese all around. So your mom is Madeiran, correct?
Yes, yes.
And your dad?
My dad is from Punta Garça.
Punta Garça, yes. From São Miguel and the Azores.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the Azorean Madeiran mix. So you're all about the islands.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Very good. You guys performed this year, and this song was released also during the feast, right?
It was. It was actually released August 1st.
August 1st.
But prior to, there was some red tape that we had to go through because it's actually a cover song.
Okay.
A Sammy Hagar original. When he did it, it was titled Mas Tequila. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge Sammy Hagar fan, and when I found out that I was actually going to perform at this year's feast, instantly I was like, how about if we took that song and we recreated it and made Mas Madeira? Mm-hmm. And we had to get the licensing, we had to find the studio, we had to do all of that stuff, and then
here it is.
There it is.
Here it is. And it says that all proceeds are going to the charitable endeavors of the Feast of the Blessed Sacrament.
Yes,
correct?
Mainly the scholarship fund.
Scholarship fund.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So,
yes.
You know, you took the time and the creativity to make the song, went through the right avenues, getting the rights to it, and there it is, Dead Till Friday. So tell me a little bit about the band. When did your band start?
We started about 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. It was technically 4, but the guitar player that we originally had, he ended up moving to Florida. Mm-hmm. And then we found our now guitar player, Dave, mm-hmm. Who was a godsend. I mean, the guy is phenomenal. So we've been together now for 3 years. Mm-hmm. And
are you the only Portuguese member of the band?
I am.
You are.
I am the only Portuguese. I am the only Madeiran. And
So you guys are primarily a rock band, correct?
Yes, yes. We do a lot of classic rock. Mm-hmm. We try to do some more updated, more recent mm-hmm. hits just to keep the younger crowd involved, but mainly it's more the classic rock that we do.
Other than Mas Madeira, as far as the lyrics, any other original songs to the band? We
have some, but we've been so busy going here, there, everywhere else mm-hmm. With gigs, and all of us have full-time day jobs. Mm-hmm. So it's difficult to get the original material together, rehearse it, and practice it well enough so that we can play it out. Mm-hmm. But the plan is to start doing some originals, yes.
Now, the band started about 3-4 years ago, but how about your musical experience? Does it reach back further than 3 or 4 years, or was that more or less when you got started as well?
No, that's more or less when I got started. Mm-hmm. I've always had an interest in music ever since I can remember. Unfortunately, I didn't get to start until later on. When I was old enough, I got a job and I bought my first guitar, and then I started going for lessons and mm-hmm. and so on. But then life has a funny way of getting in the way of things, and so music has always had to take a back seat. But now, fortunately enough, I've been able to follow my dreams and been having a great time with it.
Where do you guys frequently perform? So this was the first time at the Madeira Feast.
First time at the Madeira Feast. We've been playing in the New Bedford area mm-hmm. more recently, lately. Okay. We've been over at the Greasy Luck. But when we first started, it was more up towards the South Shore mm-hmm. and Plymouth area, because that's where the other 3 members are from. We've played as far as Marshfield. Mm-hmm. you know, all the way down to Rhode Island, and we've actually played at, we just recently played at the Newport Blues Cafe, which was, excellent, you know, a phenomenal gig as well. So we kind of hop around.
Well, that's everywhere. Awesome. Yeah. Dead Till Friday, how did that name come about?
That was Dave's idea. Before we were Dead Till Friday, we were actually deemed The Surge, which worked out pretty well. But again, Tom, our old guitar player, left the band, and then when Dave came along, we were thinking of band names, and then one day he just came and he's like, I got it, Dead Till Friday. And it was just instant. It was like, that's cool.
It stuck.
Yeah.
Very good. When is your next performance?
Our next performance actually is in a couple of weeks, on the 18th of August. We're going to be back at the Greasy Luck, and we're actually the opening band for a Van Halen tribute, Van Hagar.
Okay.
And they're out of New York. I actually met the members of the band at a Sammy Hagar concert last winter down at Foxwoods or Mohegan. I get those two mixed up. One of them. Yeah, so I ran into them there. I followed them on Facebook, and then whenever I saw them, I was like, are you the guys from Van Hagar? And sure enough it was. And I was able to talk to the people over at Greasy Luck, got them in there, and they asked me if we'd like to open, so absolutely.
Very good. Let's talk about growing up Portuguese. What are some memories you have specific to growing up Portuguese?
Oh, God. Specific Portuguese is family.
Yep.
Family is the biggest thing. I am so happy, grateful, and blessed to have the family I have. Things haven't been as easy for me, particularly, and unfortunately, there's been some rifts in the family togetherness, so to speak. But again, I've been blessed that the reconnections have been made, and getting back to what the core values of what makes me. And one of the biggest things was family. So I'm happy to be back and involved with everything and seeing everybody like we used to. And a very close second is the food.
I was going to say, that is usually the number one answer. If this was the Family Feud, number one answer,
right,
food.
The food.
So what is your favorite Portuguese food now that we're on that subject?
My favorite Portuguese food, my mother used to make it for me all the time, was chouriço and ervilhas. With the egg, the chopped up onions. Oh, I could smell it a mile away, and I swear I would eat the whole pot.
Fantastic. Dead Till Friday, about 3 years old. Where do you guys go from here? What are your plans?
God, I wish I knew. I mean, and that's when you run into trouble, is when you start making plans, because life always has that funny way of pulling out that tablecloth and out from underneath you. I would like to start going down more the originals, going that route. Outside of that, we just take life as it comes, and hopefully more of these opportunities will come our way, and we can get out there and do our thing.
Excellent. So. Dead Till Friday, you can check you guys out on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Also on all of the music download sites.
Yep, correct? iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Apple Music. It's out there worldwide.
Very good. Who are the other band members before we go?
So we got the lead guitarist. His name is Dave Christensen. Then we have the bass player, Jim O'Brien. We call him Obi. And then our drummer is Mr. Jack Winterson.
Can't get any more Portuguese than those names. O'Brien, Winterson, and Christensen.
Yeah.
At least there's a Viera in there.
Right.
Nick, thank you very much. We're going to end here with a video from that was taken by New Bedford Guide, I believe.
Yes. Thank you so much, New Bedford Guide.
New Bedford Guide that does a great job on Facebook and covering all all things New Bedford. So let's take a look at Dead Till Friday. Much success to you guys. Thank you very much,
Thank
Nick,
you
for coming out. Senhoras e senhores, chegamos ao fim de mais uma Hora Quente com Nick Vieira, filho de açorianos e madeirenses e vocalista deste conjunto Dead Till Friday. Ouça a nova música Mas Madeira, que tem a ver com um vinho Madeira, claro. E agora vamos ver um pouco da sua atuação durante a 104ª edição da Festa do Santíssimo Sacramento. Boa noite e até para a semana, se Deus quiser.
Easy on the wine, raise your glasses up with some friends of mine. I said, one shot, hey, Mas Madeira. 2 shots, hey, hey, La Senora. 3 shots, hey, Zimbabwe. Hey, hey, Mas Madeira. Woo! Madeira means summer heat's a color. Straight from the bottle, the hopper's drink, the mother side of the night, but the wine is king. I said, 1 shot, hey, Mas Madeira. 2 shots, hey, hey, La Senora. 3 shots, hey, Zimbabwe. Hey, hey, Mas Madeira. Give me one more! Mas Madeira! Come on! Let's see those hands! Hey! 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 Yeah! Well, you can sip the punja, easy on the wine. Raise your glasses up with your friends of mine. I said, 1 shot, hey, Mas Madeira. 2 shots, hey, hey, La Senora. 3 shots, hey, Zimbabwe. Hey, hey, Mas Madeira. 1 shot, hey, give me a moment, Dara. 2 shots, hey, hey, La Senora. 3 shots. Ay, yeah, 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 yeah.